Hello everyone, Namaste. In this video, we shall discuss the Constitution of Nepal, especially the executive, legislative and judicial organs of the government. In this video, I have made some questions in objective form, but this video can be useful for the subjective exams too. Here we go. What is the maximum number of ministers in the Council of Ministers of Nepal? 25. The Council of Ministers of Nepal shall consist a maximum of 25 number of members, including the Prime Minister. With whom does the Prime Minister of Nepal take an oath of office and secrecy before assuming the office? President. What is the maximum duration for which a non-member of the Federal Parliament can serve as a minister in Nepal? In Nepal, a non-parliamentarian can also be appointed as a minister, but non-parliamentarian minister has to obtain the membership of federal parliament within 6 months from the date on which he or she has taken the oath of office. What is the total number of members in the House of Representatives? 275 members. Out of these 275 members, 165 members are elected from the first past the post electoral system and 110 members are elected from the proportional representation or the proportional representative electoral system. What is the term of House of Representative? 5 years. What is the total number of members in the National Assembly? 59 members. Out of these 59 members, 56 members are elected from 7 provinces, 8 from each provinces, and 3 members are nominated by the President of Nepal on the recommendation of the Government of Nepal. What is the term of office of the members of the National Assembly? 6 years. What is the minimum age requirement for a person to become the member of the House of Representatives? 25 years. What is the minimum age requirement for a person to become the member of the National Assembly? 35 years. Which article of the Constitution of Nepal has the provision of vote of confidence and motion of no confidence? Article 100. Motion of vote of confidence is tabled by the Prime Minister in the House of Representatives to show that he still has the majority of supporters in the House of Representatives, and motion of no confidence is tabled by the opposition against the Prime Minister to show that the Prime Minister has lost the majority in the House of Representatives. Which article of the Constitution of Nepal has the provision of impeachment? Article 101. Motion of impeachment is tabled in the House of Representatives against the President of Nepal, Vice President of Nepal, Chief Justice of Nepal, judges of the Supreme Court of Nepal, members of the Judicial Council, and chief and members of the constitutional body of Nepal. In which schedules of the Constitution of Nepal are the legislative power of the Federal Parliament enumerated? Schedule 5, 7 and 9. Can a money bill be presented in the National Assembly? Money bill shall be introduced only in the House of Representatives. Which type of bill can only be introduced in the Parliament as government bills? Money bill and a bill concerning a security body. Which article of the Constitution of Nepal has provisions relating to ordinance? Article 114. Ordinance is a legal document that serves similar to an act. An ordinance is issued by the President of Nepal on the recommendation of the Government of Nepal in absence of the Federal Parliament. Which article of the Constitution of Nepal guarantees that no tax shall be levied and collected except in accordance with the law? Article 115. Which article of the Constitution of Nepal states that federal budget shall be laid before the joint sitting of the Federal Parliament on Jet 15 each year? Article 119. In which part of the Constitution of Nepal federal financial procedure is provisioned? Part 10. Which article of the Constitution of Nepal mentions the Federal Consolidated Fund? Article 116. Nepal has been practicing federal governance system for the last few years with the 3 tiers of government: federation, province and local level. Currently Nepal has 761 governments. Each of these government has their own consolidated fund. Article 116 states about the Federal Consolidated Fund. Article 204 mentions the Provincial Consolidated Fund, and Article 229 mentions about the Local Consolidated Fund. What is the maximum number of judges in the Supreme Court of Nepal? 20 judges in addition to the Chief Justice of Nepal. What is the term of office of the Chief Justice of Nepal? 6 years. How long should a person has to serve as a judge of the Supreme Court of Nepal to be eligible candidate for the Chief Justice of Nepal? At least 3 years. In which article of the Constitution of Nepal extraordinary jurisdiction of the Supreme Court is mentioned? Article 133. What are the orders and writs that the Supreme Court can issue under the extraordinary jurisdiction? Habeas corpus, mandamus, certiorari, prohibition and quo warranto are 5 writs and orders that the Supreme Court and even the High Courts can issue under their extraordinary jurisdiction. Which article of the Constitution of Nepal has provision for the formation of the Constitutional Bench? Article 137. What is the number of judges that Constitutional Bench shall consist? 5. The Constitutional Bench is chaired by the Chief Justice of Nepal and shall consist of other 4 judges as designated by the Chief Justice of Nepal. What is the total number of High Courts in Nepal? 7. How many members does the Judicial Council consist? 5. How many members does the Judicial Service Commission consist? 5. What is the term of office of the Attorney General of Nepal? The term of office of the Attorney General of Nepal is not provisioned in the Constitution of Nepal. He or she shall perform duty until the President remove him or her from the job on the recommendation of the Prime Minister of Nepal. That means the Attorney General of Nepal shall perform his or her duty as per the wish of the Prime Minister of Nepal. What is the minimum qualification for a person to be appointed as the Attorney General of Nepal? A person who is qualified to become the judge of the Supreme Court of Nepal. Here are 2 commissions, Judicial Council and the Judicial Service Commission. The first one, Judicial Council, is about the judges of Nepal, and the second one is for the bureaucrats in the courts of Nepal. What is the maximum number of ministers in the State Council of Ministers? A maximum of 20% of the total number of members of the State Assembly. That means if a province has a State Assembly consisting of 100 members, then that state can have a maximum of 20 members in their Council of Ministers. What is the minimum age requirement for a person to become the Chief of State? 35 years. A Chief of a State is the representative of federal government. With whom does the Chief of State take an oath of office and secrecy before assuming the office? President. What is the term of State Assembly? 5 years. What is the minimum age requirement for a person to be elected as a representative of local bodies? 21 years. Who is the chair of Judicial Committee of a local body? Vice chairperson for rural municipality and deputy mayor for municipality. What is the number of members in a ward committee? 5. What is the term of village assembly and municipal assembly? That is 5. Thank you for watching, and if you have a question or suggestion, you can comment.